The JAL Scholarship Program, which was launched in 1975, invites college students from the Asia-Oceania region to Japan each year to enhance mutual understanding through workshops and cultural interchange, and to develop future leaders of this region. A total of 47 sessions have been held since its launch, and as many as 1,564 college students have participated from overseas. The theme of the 2016 session was Pictures of the Future of Asia and Japan, and 26 international students participated in the program, including 2 students from the Union of Myanmar that came on board for the first time. 22 Japanese students also joined the program. The Tokyo program started with a keynote speech entitled Future View of the Function of Mass Media by Professor Yoshiyuki Hashiba, formerly of Sophia University. To better understand the current situation in Asia and Oceania, which is a prerequisite for this year's theme of Pictures of the Future, each scholarship student made an introductory presentation on their own countries and regions. Then, the students were divided into groups where they decided how to proceed with discussions and final presentations. In order to deepen their understanding of this year's theme, the students conducted various field studies and obtained first-hand experiences and knowledge. Through the help of the ISEC Japan Committee at the University of Tokyo, students had an opportunity to tour the Harajuku area and also to visit Skytree and the Ryogoku Kokugikan Sumo Arena. At the Tokyo University campus, students experienced origami, paper folding, and writing prayers and wishes on paper strips, tanzaku, for the Star Festival, Tanabata, a few elements of Japan's traditional culture. Also, with the cooperation of the East Japan Railway Culture Foundation, the students visited the Railway Museum in Saitama City and learned the history of Japan's railway system that supported the modernization of Japan. As one of the major events of the JAL Scholarship Program, JAL Foundation holds the Asia Forum in Ishikawa program, in cooperation with Ishikawa Prefecture and the cities of Kanazawa and Hakusan. In 2016, as in the previous year, scholarship students participated in the dynamic Abare Matsuri, a fire festival, on the Noto Peninsula, where they viewed large lanterns and were given a chance to touch some votive lanterns. The students enjoyed this taste of Japan's traditional culture. On the next day of the festival, scholarship students experienced the traditional salt-making process and then attended a get-together party to meet with students from Midorigaoka Junior High School in Suzu City, Ishikawa Prefecture, where they deepened friendship through exchanging handmade name cards and making tanzaku for the Tanabata Star Festival. In the Hakusan City program that followed various historical events on the Noto Peninsula, the scholarship students experienced Shinto worship at Shiroyama Hime Shrine. Afterwards, they learned about haiku from members of the local haiku society and composed haiku themselves, which helped to deepen their understanding of Japan's traditional culture. The next day, the students made a courtesy visit to the mayor of Hakusan City and experienced a Japanese drum performance. In the afternoon, they also experienced watermelon splitting, Japanese bon dance, and rice ball making. At the end of the exchange party, many scholarship students and Haksan City residents felt it hard to bid farewell to each other. Toward the end of the program in Ishikawa Prefecture, they stayed in Kanazawa City, where they experienced various types of cultural activities under the theme "For Further Development of Ishikawa and Kanazawa," the same theme as in the previous year. Afterwards, together with the Japanese students from local universities who joined the program at that point, scholarship students conducted field studies and lively discussions in 4 different groups. Achievements of their studies and discussions were presented at an open symposium on the final day. After the forum, the scholarship students joined the International Exchange Festival, presented their performances, and deepened friendship and exchanges with the local residents. At the closing seminar in Tokyo, based on the results of their studies and workshops, the students held group discussions on the main theme, Pictures of the Future of Asia and Japan. The students presented their achievements at an open symposium on the last day of the program. In addition, toward the end of the program, we were able to hold a get-together party involving this year's students and those of program year 1986, who were visiting Japan for sightseeing and also to hold their own 30-year reunion in Japan. During their homestay with volunteer host families of JAL Group employees and retirees, the students further deepened their understanding of Japan through exchanges and first-hand experiences of Japanese daily life and customs. Since 2013, JAL Foundation has been organizing alumni organizations in various countries and regions in hopes of encouraging former JAL Scholarship Program participants to maintain their ties to Japan and our foundation. We're striving to promote friendship and cooperation among the former participants who are playing active roles in various fields around the world. During FY 2016, we held reunions in Tokyo, Singapore, Taiwan, and Delhi. In Tokyo, we had the biggest group ever, with 38 former Japanese participants and 23 former foreign program participants. In the Singapore reunion, there were as many as 46 former participants, which is about 30% of all the Singaporean graduates of the scholarship program, and they shared their individual memories of the program and their thoughts toward Japan. With an aim to promote exchanges among younger generations from Japan and South Korea and contribute to better relations between the two countries, an exchange program was created for Japanese and South Korean junior high school students, initiated in 2015 to help commemorate the 50th anniversary of normalization of Japan-South Korea diplomatic relations. In 2016, with a view to concluding the program, we invited 8 students from Gangbuk Junior High School in Daegu City to Wakayama City to have a reunion with 8 students from Fuko Junior High School in Wakayama City and spend 5 days to renew and further enhance their exchanges and friendship. A big reception was held at Fuko Junior High School. To memorialize the event, students planted a magnolia tree, a symbol of Daegu City, South Korea. In addition, the students experienced ninja activities at Wakayama Castle, as well as Japanese-style tea ceremony in a quaint tea house. In the latter part of the exchanges, as part of their field studies, students visited Nanki Shirahama Adventure World and experienced an overnight stay at Koyasan Temple Lodging, Shukubo. Sharing every minute together, students were able to further deepen exchanges. On the last evening in Japan, participating students held a heartwarming farewell party. When they parted the next day, the students were smiling at each other, vowing to meet again.